Black magic. Black magic, in my frame of reference, is the invocation of very dark spirits for vicious purposes. These spirits are not invited into the body of the person doing the black magic, otherwise it would be classified as voodoo, as you will see in that video. In my experience, the person who mostly uses black magic are negative souls or changelings, who we'll be talking about later on in the negative alien section. But basically they are soulless people who make up a lot of the sheep here on the planet and can be activated and used to target divine souls in order to put them off their path. So negative souls and changelings are the main people that I find using black magic, but not the only ones. You have to be walking pretty deeply in the dark to be able to call upon the help of evil in this way for the intention of such intense harm. Most black magic uses devils and demons to help them carry out their intentions, as well as tapping into extremely dark energy via the black magic grids to amplify the intention. There are black magic grids in place within the framework of the Fate Matrix to make it easy for negative souls to tap into this energy and to create from it in order to increase the embodiment of darker forces on Earth. So when it comes to black magic, there are black magic grids placed within the Fate Matrix. So when it comes to black magic, people who do start going into that kind of zone and start tapping into black magic and start using those techniques to kind of like call upon dark spirits to use to amplify their intentions. They're also able to tap into these grids that are designed to hold really dark energy and for people to draw on that dark energy within the grids in order to amplify the black magic that they're casting. Attaching mechanisms. Once again, the attaching mechanism is definitely having a weak energy field as well as a non-coherent brain that allows this energy through. The more coherent our energy field is and the more coherent our brain is, the more this energy cannot come in. Uncoherent energy cannot penetrate a coherent field. So the more coherent our energy field is and the more coherent our brain is, the more this energy just cannot penetrate. But most people on this planet have a chaotic energy field and a really non-coherent brain. So it's very easy to be affected from all of these negative energies, obviously, if you're in a non-coherent field. The results in a person. As in the case of these energies, the results could be any or all of the symptoms that we looked at in the Introduction to Dark Arts video. And of course, they will also depend on the intention. But this energy is able to do some crazy stuff and create some really dark situations for people. It can change someone's appearance overnight and can take someone down very quickly financially, career-wise, health-wise, and relationship-wise. So the symptoms can be extremely diverse, but if the Introduction to the Dark Arts video, where I went into some of the symptoms, those symptoms are basically, you can apply them to any of the dark art stuff. But when it comes to dark, energy, obviously the darker the energy drawn on from the person sending it, the more intense the symptom will be for the person that receives it. So it does always depend on the person who sends the energy, how much darkness they're drawing on to charge their intention will always depend on how severe the symptoms are for the person who receives that energy. But when it comes to black magic, man, this energy can be extremely intense, and the people who start using black magic, they are drawing on some really, really full-on dark energy. And like I said, having those grids in place, they can really amplify their black magic, so it can really, really affect someone. I've had this energy been coming at me for a long time, where I couldn't figure out what it was or how to change it. So that was part of my learning curve with all of this energy, obviously. And as I was, walking that path and it was intensely coming at me, I couldn't believe how quickly my appearance could change. It buckled my teeth at some points, and my whole mouth changed from this energy overnight. I had my hair change overnight, I had my skin change, I had all sorts of stuff like instantly changing overnight from this energy. So it can actually really penetrate someone really intensely. Now, the person who was sending this black magic to me for a period of time, they were only concentrated on my appearance. They were trying to take me out and trying to buckle me. They wanted to physically see, the effects. It wasn't really focused on other areas for a while, so it was just really, really, focusing on my appearance. So I found when I was going through that period that I, would wake up in the morning and something extreme would change for me, and I would feel like I was going crazy, and it was an extreme learning curve for me. So people who are going through a period of being focused on with black magic can get extremely intensely paranoid, because they will start to see themselves warping, and they can start to see all sorts of things happening so quickly, because that energy can buckle things really, really quickly. Most people can feel something really off going on and will normally express that they feel some kind of dark energy being placed or sent to them. So if somebody comes to you and they're coming to you because of this, and they've had black magic put on them, they'll be expressing that. They will feel something dark going on. It's very unusual to find someone who has this scan up and that they don't feel any results, because black magic, it's an intense energy. So if you have this scan up, 9 times out of 10 the person will feel dark energy around them. Lifespan. Black magic can be a present or past life issue and cannot hide. So I find this energy can't hide. It definitely can't hide, because if someone has black magic placed on them, the energetic grids within their system is highlighted. It's not something that can hide. So you'll always find black magic if it's placed on somebody. And like I said, it can be a present life or a past life issue.